So, on the topic of relationships, whether it be with the person at Toastmasters or your colleagues, your family, your friends, our goal is to really help you connect to your heart. So, a lot of what we do is a lot of psychology, right? We talk a lot about mindset, but we've also spoken a lot about how it's the head and heart connection that makes us whole, right? If we're too much in our head, we're dead. If we're too much in our heart, we don't make those rational decisions, right? So it's really about that head and heart connection and how do we relate to others in that. Okay, we're going to talk about love today, and that's how you express your heart and how you show up for those who love you most. Okay, but it's interesting because I was listening to a podcast this morning, and it's also it's one of those human emotions that binds us, and yet there are some common things that bind us. We just want to be loved, right? We want to be trustworthy. We want to be honest. So when you think about your life now, who do you love most in the world, and how is that relationship right now? So it's how you feel at the moment in your heart about who deserves or who gets the most love from you at the moment and how that relationship is. When you think about your relationship with your parents, how is that relationship right now? Is it where you want it to be? Does it look, sound, and feel like what you would want your relationship with your parents to be? So from your perspective, if you thought of the ideal relationship that you would like to have with your parents, it sits away from that because you feel like there's, and let me make sure I'm getting this right, you feel like there's stuff on their side that's not going to change. You can control you. Do you feel you're being emotionally open and as expressive in your relationships as you would like to be? Not just with them, but with your friends, with your colleagues. And remember, there's no benchmark for this other than what you want. So it's emotionally open and expressive in your relationships, to the degree that you would like to be. And I don't want you to do it for me, but for you, if you could name 3 people that you do feel you're as open, emotionally open and expressive with as you would like. And the reason I want you to do this is because, remember, again, this is you in your relationships and how you want them to appear. So I want you to write the names of those people that you have relationships with that you feel you're as open, as expressive as you can be. So as you look at their names, give me some of the reasons or characteristics of why that relationship really allows you to feel like you can really be yourself and as open and as expressive as you want to be. So being through those difficult times and supported each other through that, so know how to do that support. So having been through those tough times, you've learned what's work in terms of supporting each other and knowing the value or importance of expressing yourself in that relationship. So it's really understanding that you've been able to express your emotions in different ways or experiment with expressing your emotions in different ways and having that acknowledged and appreciated and being able to understand that level or that interaction or that communication.